Angel Reese has put out footage of her working out in the gym. It's just a few seconds, like 9 seconds. Now, remember, Angel Reese has said to us that people are not just watching basketball for one player, they're watching because of me.
While Angel Reese rushed to share a fast-paced, chaotic 9-second gym clip, the Indiana Fever took a more deliberate route, quietly unveiling comprehensive workout footage featuring CaitlinClark and their freshly drafted rookies. And we're not talking about a few haphazard moves thrown together for the camera. This was crisp ball handling, seamless transitions, sharp teamwork, and a laser-focused approach, all within a mere 48 hours of joining the squad. One group is clearly chasing attention with jittery, fleeting footage, while the other is grinding to forge genuine chemistry that will stand the test of time. The contrast is clear with just a single glance.
So the Indiana Fever lads just released workout footage of their rookies. They finally have released footage of their rookies.
Here's the real question. When one player is fully committed to building something lasting, while another is more focused on curating a perfect image for the cameras, who would you bet your future on? Don't rush to answer, because what you're about to witness is going to make that decision painfully clear. If you're hyped for the Fever this season, drop an "I've got the Fever" in the comments below. Let's go.
One person to beat. Tough.
Okay, that's all we get to see. 9 seconds. And in these 9 seconds, we can see that there's some work.
When Angel Reese shared her quick 10-second clip, what stood out was the glaring absence of substance. Some half-hearted shots, awkward footwork, and zero sign of competitive fire. Honestly, the whole thing felt more like a rushed attempt to generate clicks than an actual training session. It screamed photo op rather than a true workout.
Angel Reese, nothing but net. Let's get it! Bang! She finally did it. She shot enough bricks that she was able to build her very first home. Congratulations, all by age 22. Bang! Take a look back brick by brick and how we got here. The jab that no one falls for. Bang! How about the pick and pop where none of them drop? What is she gonna do? Shoot another long two? I'll teach a class on where to shoot the basketball from, and you will learn not to shoot from here on day 1, okay?
Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever made a completely different statement. Their full practice footage, showcasing CaitlinClark alongside rookies Michaela Timson, Bree Hall, and Yvonne Eam, demonstrated what true preparation looks like. There was sharp ball movement, high IQ passing, and tight defensive rotations. These rookies didn't just show up, they locked in right away. Caitlin's court vision was as sharp as ever, threading passes into tight windows and setting the tempo for the team. No flashy filters, just real basketball at its finest. Let's go.
Let's take a look at the hour workout right here. Let's take a look at the workout. So you've got Aaliyah Boston immediately going and talking with Michaela Timson. Immediately. And there is Yvonne Eam and Bree Hall. So the 3 of them are here. So running the pick and roll, which hopefully they do run a bit of. Eam, open layup. Okay, Bree Hall with some post work. Spot up shooting. In fairness, that is what Bree Hall, if she does make the team, is going to do. Oh, did we just see that? Obviously there is the pick and roll, but did we just see the athletic Michaela Timson? She just caught a lob. She's out here catching lobs in this workout.
The contrast couldn't be more striking. Angel chasing viral moments, while Caitlin and the Fever are laser focused on building toward championships. Angel might dominate Twitter, but Caitlin is intent on dominating the league. A few seconds of Angel Reese's footage reveal a glaring issue. She's not getting the serious coaching she needs to succeed at the pro level. Instead of addressing fundamental flaws, she's surrounded by yes men, showering her with empty praise while ignoring the core skills that need fixing.
What you're doing in your workout is important, but I gotta say this, who's working with you is also important. I don't know who the young man is working with Angel. I don't know if he's a part of the Sky organization or not. My guess is he's not. My hope is he's not, because there are things that need to be corrected, and instead I'm hearing him give like the nod, giving the praise to what she's doing.
This isn't how you build greatness. This is how you create a social media brand that will crumble the moment real competition kicks in. True players don't need applause for every dribble. They need blunt, relentless coaching. Angel isn't being prepared to thrive against WNBA defenses. She's being polished to stay relevant online. When the real games begin, an image and hype can no longer shield her. Will Angel survive the jump, or will she crack under the pressure?
The guy say tough when she puts up a shot, makes the shot tough. That's his way of saying that's hot, that's right on, that's knocking it down, that's the way to do it. Whatever you want to say in the way of praise. But he really needs to be correcting Angel's
Over at the Indiana Fever camp, the difference is night and day. Practices are intentional and detail-driven. Every pick and roll is executed with purpose, every fast break carefully managed. Yvonne Edgum was finishing strong at the rim. Bree Hall was honing her mid-range and spot-up threes, and Michaela Timpson looked fearless, catching lobs with authority like a seasoned pro. Every drill, every rep had a clear purpose. These players weren't just going through the motions. They were grinding with a goal in mind.
There by Bree Hall. Again, near 40% shooter. She's catching lobs. Pull-up midi from Yvonne Edgum. Bree Hall to the basket, but yeah. So CaitlinClark working. Are they all working as rollers? You never know. Maybe some guard-to-guard screen roll action is going to be up.
Meanwhile, back in Angel's world, we see a few scattered jump shots in an empty gym. No coach, no corrections, and no sense of urgency. One side is methodically preparing for greatness, while the other is scrambling for Instagram highlights. The difference is already clear, and the season hasn't even started yet.
Okay, so I want you to just take a look at her form. I'm going to go back just a little bit. All right, so this arm here, this is her left arm. I'm right-handed, so when I demonstrate something, it's going to be the opposite for me because I'm right-handed. But you can see this arm right here is pretty good. The shooting arm, which would be her left arm, I always say it's kind of like a waiter carrying a tray. The off arm, which is really supposed to guide the other one, is a problem. As you can see, it totally covers her face. It's crossed over her face, which is odd.
Then there's Angel's shooting form. It's bad. Really bad. Any coach with even a basic understanding of fundamentals would fix it right away. Her offhand crosses over her face like she's dabbing mid-shot. Her follow-through is unbalanced. Her elbow flares out wildly, and her wrist snaps inward instead of staying aligned with the ball. If you're wondering why her shots clang off the rim so often, this right here is the reason.
And then her palm is facing her on the inside, which is kind of weird. I don't know how you do that. So it's crossed over her face, over her eyes, as you can see. And this is here, and it's like this on the ball. Like I said, it's the reverse because she's left-handed, but it's just an odd way to shoot the basketball with her elbow all the way out.
At the WNBA level, these details matter. Tiny flaws can be the difference between making a shot and missing it badly. Angel Reese isn't being held accountable for these mistakes, and that's a ticking time bomb, waiting to explode the moment she faces real defenses that won't care about how many Instagram followers she has. Meanwhile, CaitlinClark's technique looks automatic. Watch her catch a pass, clean, crisp, no wasted motion. She doesn't even think about it. It's instinctive, the result of thousands of hours of real practice, not curated for a camera, not edited for likes. Every move on the floor flows naturally, built from pure repetition and dedication. She doesn't need the theatrics. Her flawless fundamentals do all the talking.
Timpson still goes up and grabs. There's another defender there. You know what? Never doubt the real point guard. Never doubt that. If you throw it too much towards the left hand, there is another defender coming in here. So never doubt CaitlinClark. That's bad by me. But a good catch. A very, very good catch. Getting it down, butting it back up. A very solid catch.
When you watch Caitlin at work, you see the product of true greatness, precision, fluidity, and mastery. Compare that to shaky, staged gym sessions where the goal is a viral post rather than a perfect shot, and the difference is staggering. At the end of the day, it's simple. One player is chasing a moment, while the other is chasing a dynasty. One is building an image, and the other is building a legacy.
New Angel Reese McDonald's commercial where she goes nothing but net. No, that commercial took weeks to make, man. Cause bang! McDonald's be trolling me at this point, cause this is everything but net. Bang! Again! No! Why? What is she doing? Hear what none of y'all say? She's my favorite hooper. Look at this soft touch. It's like a pillow. Know that CaitlinClark was more likely to make a three-pointer than Angel Reese was to make a layup? Yeah, that's a real stat. Just kidding, but it's close though. Last time, 3-ball, butter pecan.